Well, next at 10, providing hope and support for cancer patients and their families.
It's what Gilda's Club has been doing here in Madison for the last 4 years. Only News 3's Marc Lovicott shares one survivor story and how you can help that support go.
What's the underlying value for why we shouldn't have it?
You would never know it by simply meeting her.
It's sort of like a more shared culture.
Or being a student in her class.
What values underlie that?
But 6 years ago, this UW-Whitewater assistant professor had her life turned upside down.
It is life-changing. It is the first thing that went through my mind was my son.
Heather Niemeyer has a brain tumor, and despite an unsuccessful operation, she's back in the classroom today because radiation was successful. But the tumor is still there, only smaller and growing slower.
The difficulty for me is that once you have cancer, and especially for a lot of us, you know, it's not over. You know, there's no cure.
Gilda Club Madison is a cancer support community.
As a survivor, Heather continues to find support and guidance at Gilda's Club of Madison. It's a place where people can gather, even kids and families, to talk, to educate, to comfort. That support can make a world of difference.
They're more likely to have successful outcomes. Their stress is going to be reduced. They're going to be better able to deal with financial aspects of what's going on in their life. And all of those pieces come together for better quality of life.
It's changed how I deal with the cancer. For me, having cancer is a bit like standing on a trapdoor. I mean, it feels like I'm living my life and I have a wonderful life, and I know that every time I go in for a scan, my life could change again, and I could fall down that trapdoor. Questions for me on this?
Heather is proud to call herself a survivor, but she knows if that trap door were to ever open again, she'd be greeted by this iconic red door. Behind it, a community to help her through it.
You know, I hope it doesn't, but I feel like it has provided me with a community that will be there for me and there for my family.
All of the services that Gilda's offers, from professionally licensed support groups to family dinners, childcare, even yoga and kids karate, is completely free. It's why donations are vital to keep Gilda's going, and it's why they're very excited about the Gilda's Run coming up in just a few weeks. They hope to bring in more than $35,000 again to provide these very, very important services to cancer patients, their survivors, their families. Everything stays right here in the Madison area.
She's a great example of why they need it.
She certainly is.
Thank you, Marc.
Sure.